street, man, I used to live on. When I divorced, when I separated from my wife, my ex-wife, I got a studio right here. Not this building. In this building, there's 3 units, 4 units. One up front, one in the back there behind that door, and that door go up to 2 units. But no, I'm talking about right there. That was my studio apartment. I had a barbecue. Me and my son, little Julius, came out here to stay with me, man, for about a year. This is where I started at when he came. I would walk to the main street, over there on US 1, man, sometimes, and wait for my ride, because everybody pretty much just on the upper side of it. I was working at Industrial Steel. Everybody pretty much had to come past me to get to work. But I had a bike, though, that I would ride. I called my Uncle Charles. And I tell him when I wanted to leave, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't stay there. I couldn't take it no more, just the way things was, whatever the case. And I took that shit. But I took it as long as I needed to in order for me to be able, because I was on the interstate compact. And so, at my 6-month report, that was the first time they drug tested me. They thought that they were gonna get me with that when I passed it. But and after that 6-month mark, I moved out. But I called my uncle, man, and I tell him, like, man, I need to go. I need a bike. I was working 45 minutes outside of here. And I would I had to get one of my coworkers, that was coming in, that was going past me. He'd get off the freeway. I would stay like 5 minutes off the freeway. I'd give him $20 a week, and he'll come, he'll stop and get me. But when I knew I needed to leave, I had to get me a job where I could actually get to work on my own. You know what I'm saying? So I looked it up, I did my little research, and they had Industrial Steel out here in Mims. Out in the industry that I entered into, which was ironwork, steel, industrial steel fabrication, And so, I found Industrial Steel, man. I think I got that job first. And not too long after that, I found that place. I walked over here on a Sunday, like fucking, I don't know, they gotta be about 4 miles or something like that from where I was staying at, my ex-mother-in-law's house. I ain't even tell her, my ex-wife, I just took me a little walk. When I first seen it, I'm like, nah, I can't do this. Then I'm like, man, fuck that, I need this place. So, man, I was going through too much, having to consult with too many people in order for me to make decisions that I needed to make for my children. I ain't call everybody and get out like, oh, I got a house, because it's a 4-bedroom, swimming pool. It's not mine, though. I'm just saying, but I'm not tripping. I appreciate it. I'm glad that we supposed to work together, you know what I'm saying? People trying to reroute me, because we just met while I was in prison, you know what I'm saying? So these people don't understand, I got a life too, you know what I'm saying? We can work together, but can't nobody redirect my mother direction. That ain't gonna go well. So it didn't go well. So yeah, man, so I waited long enough to make sure, because I'm over here, you know what I'm saying? I thought about leaving. Actually, the reason I even started Prodigy, because I was going through it, I'm arguing with my ex-wife, and she like, nigga, get you a car before you leave. Like, fuck that, I'm gonna give me a business. If I'm gonna get anything, I'm gonna get something that can make some more money. Fuck a car. That's how I started Prodigy Apparel. So I did off a $12 an hour job. Go to LegalZoom right now, you can pay monthly payments on it. But you'll get your LLC from the first payment. But where I came from, and work I done put in on me to even get to where I am today. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm already winning. What you mean? You know, no violations. So I ain't go back to prison. I remember, I would just talk to my PO, but we ain't on the same side now. But at the same token, that was the only person that really mattered, like that I needed to be in communication with. I remember they had switched me over, man. They gave me like this little young officer. And I walked up in there, I'm like, God damn. But he was young, sometimes young want to be cocky and all that. And I just asked him flat out, I said, do I got a fair chance? Like, man, do I got a fair chance? And he's like, man, don't give me no problems. I won't give you no problems. I say, all right, well, we good with that. You know what I'm saying? That's cool then. If that's the premise, then we gonna be all right. Cause I ain't gonna give you no problem. I stay out the way. I'm just saying to myself, all I do is work. When I stay out the way, I'm zoned in. You know what I'm saying? He ain't give me no problems either. Yeah, shit, I ain't give him no problems. I paid my money. I remember my first PO, he was like a little chips, like that SA off of chips, like a little cocky, little Cuban, Mexican, you know what I'm saying, Hispanic. Like, you gotta pay to play. What you do? You know what I'm saying? Paying their money and leave you alone. As long as you don't give them nothing else to go off of, you know what I'm saying? It worked out. Man, then at the end they gave me a fucking high risk specialist. It was a female. Ooh, that bitch tried to. If it would have been up to her, man, but it wasn't. But yeah, man, people not really understanding. You can't really tell me nothing about nothing. Stay at it though, man. It's gonna be all right. Guaranteed.